Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to Happy Homeschool online class. I hope you all are fine. This is your Islamic teacher, Mrs. Bashameen. Children, by the end of this session, we will learn about the meaning of a gathering and we will also discover different rules of a social gathering. So let's begin the chapter, Good Manners. Most important factor of the social etiquettes is attending a gathering. Now children, do you know what is meant by gathering? A gathering is a place where people get together in one place. There are many forms of a gathering. It could be religious, it could be social, it could be of any other type. Children, as you can see in this picture, people from different places gathered here. They all are gathered in one place and they are having their meals together. They are talking and enjoying together. What do we call it? It is a social gathering. Now you tell me children, have you ever attended any social gathering? Can you recall them? Yes. You must have attended birthday parties of your friends, and we also gather on Eid days with our friends, with our relatives. Therefore, these all are social gatherings. In this picture, people from different countries are gathered around Khane Kaaba. And what is Khane Kaaba? Khane Kaaba is the house of Allah. These people are gathered here for performing their religious rituals like Hajj and Umrah. They also offer Salah together here and they recite Quran and they also understand Quran here. Religious congregations also held here like on all Fridays and on Eid days. Therefore, we call it a religious gathering. This is a religious gathering. Ways of communication of our Holy Prophet Muhammad in a gathering. Our Holy Prophet would speak wisely, clearly, and slowly so that people could understand him. Similarly, by following these steps of our Holy Prophet we should also speak clearly, wisely, and slowly so that others can understand our speech. If you will be too fast while speaking, no one would understand the message you want to convey to them. Therefore, be slow and clear. Your speech, your words will be worthless. There will be no impact of them on others if you will be too fast. Prophet Muhammad's voice was neither too loud nor too low. His voice was moderate, easily comprehended by the listeners. Therefore, do not shout while talking and also do not lower your voice. Your voice should be audible to the listeners. There is a hadith of Prophet Muhammad, say something good or remain quiet. It means always utter good words, not only for yourself, but also for the others. Why? Because angels say Ameen after whatever you speak. If you don't like anything, just remain quiet. Now, children, these are the rules of a social gathering. Rule number 1, try to be punctual and arrive on time. Whenever you are invited in any party or in any of the functions of your friends, reach on time. Why you should reach on time? Your host will be happy. Your host must be waiting for you and he will be happy when you will reach on time. When you enter, greet those who are present there by saying Assalamu alaikum. Do not try to anyone move or give up their place for you. Do not disturb anyone. Sit wherever you find a place without disturbing others. Speak to only one person at a time. You cannot communicate with 5 to 6 persons at a time, because then you cannot understand point of view of any of them. Then another rule is listen attentively if someone is speaking. Let him finish first. Do not interrupt or overlap during conversation. It is indecent. Do not backbite or gossip. It is impolite. Now children, what is meant by backbiting? Backbiting means that a person mentions the faults of his Muslim brother in his absence, which he would not like if he heard about it. There is a hadith of Prophet ﷺ about backbiting. Would one of you like to eat the flesh of his dead brother? You would hate it. So hate backbiting. No one likes to eat flesh of his brother, even when he is not alive. We cannot think of that. Therefore, we should avoid backbiting in all the circumstances, and especially in a gathering. Do not whisper among yourselves. It is also impolite. In a religious gathering, dress properly and show respect to what is being said, so that you can understand the message conveyed by the speaker. If something is decided confidentially in a gathering, keep it to yourself. Do not discuss with others. Keep that secret with you only, because if you are going to reveal that secret, that would give harm to others. Our religion, Islam, wants us to refrain, to keep away from indulgence in gossips and backbitings and revealing the secrets. And it is also a sin, which is the disobedience of Allah. Sin is the disobedience of Allah. And being a Muslim, we should always try to obey Allah. Therefore, we should avoid sins. Another important rule of a gathering is do not laugh or make fun of others in a gathering, because by doing it, we embarrass others. And this is also against the rules of a gathering, to make others uncomfortable and confused. I hope, children, you all have comprehended these rules of a gathering. Now, let me test your knowledge by asking a few questions. Question number 1 is, what is a gathering? What is a gathering? When people get together in one place, it is called a gathering. Question number 2 is, how did Prophet Muhammad ﷺ speak in a gathering? I have just told you, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ used to speak wisely, clearly, and slowly. When we enter in a gathering, how do we greet those who are present there? It's so easy. What will be the answer of this? We say, Assalamu alaikum. Question number 4 is, what are the things considered against the rules of a gathering? What are the things considered against the rules of a gathering? We should not reveal secrets of others if it is decided confidentially in a gathering. Do not backbite, do not gossip, we should not laugh or make fun of others. These all things are considered against the rules of a gathering. Students, this assignment will be uploaded on our Google Classroom after a short while. You have to attempt these questions and you have to write answers in your Google Classroom. Question number 1 is, what is a gathering? Question number 2 is, write a hadith of Prophet ﷺ regarding the speech in a gathering. Question number 3 is, how should we dress up in a religious gathering? Question number 4, state 2 deeds which are considered impolite in a gathering. Okay, children. I hope you all have understood today's session and also follow these rules of a gathering whenever you are attending a gathering. Children, take good care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.